Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. In this video, I thought we would take a look at Verasity again. What would it take to become a millionaire with Verasity? I'm tapping the table at the same time. I just want to break down some prices on the millionaire side of things. Look, I know that people are going to become really wealthy with Verasity. Even if you make your 100,000s, your 200,000s and whatnots. But I'm going to specifically focus on that millionaire status with this. If it sounds interesting to you, please drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching. I'm going to drop down some prices. Before I do so, I need to let you know, not a financial advisor. These are just my own personal opinions on the market. So please do your further research before you invest your money. That being said, Verasity is just $0.015 right now. Can't be real. And it's not investment advice. If you can, I would seriously, strongly recommend that you try and grab 100,000 of these coins if you can. Right now, 100,000 VRA, because that's what I call it, Verasity, is going to cost you £1,580 if you invest today. Can you afford that? I don't know, but the reason I'm stressing 100k, just like with the CARDANOs, because I've seen it before, guys, where these coins are sitting low, and then next year, they're sitting high, or the year after that, they're sitting higher than high, and you're just like, ugh. I wish I just bought some when it was at a penny. We saw the same thing with Zilliqa. We saw the same thing with Harmony. We saw the same thing with Anchor. Anchor? Okay, I'm never going to go there. Because, my mum's half Nigerian, right? Anchor? What are you doing? Okay, so it just sounds like an African name. So, gotta stop. Break down Verasity. Now, I believe, I can't help it. I believe that we can see in the future, and it's not even a joke, because of the proof of use patent, whatever you want to call it, I believe that we will see Verasity go to 100 billion market cap. Because I think there's going to be a lot of people FOMOing into this coin, and they're going to want to buy as much as they can, quick and possible. And I tell you what, if for some crazy reason in the future we hear news of institutions buying Verasity, Clark, you best believe people are going to flood this space trying to buy as much as they can. Right now we don't hear that, but don't outrule it. I think 100 billion, it's only 65 million right now. So, we're dealing with a tiny cap coin, guys. This is like your penny stocks. Like, if you was to, trade in the traditional, marketplace, stock place, you're dealing with a penny stock-ish, because it's not like billions and trillions in stock in a market cap. It's 64 million. And if we was to do this by 1,000, I'm keeping it super real, 1,000 times your money back. Now, when someone says that, you're like, ugh, this guy just chats so much rubbish. I mean, it's hard to get double my money on the dogs and the horses. How's he going to give me 1,000 times money back? Don't outrule it. I'm calling 100 billion, but 1,000x would put it at a 65 billion. Now, you got to look at the future. I think that Verasity is gearing up to do some great things in the future. I'm not going to go over loads of news today. You see it for yourself. I've been showing you news and stuff over the last few weeks with the gaming update with the NFTs and, on their patent, right? I just think that 65 billion could be a possibility. I'm calling 100 billion. 65 billion is more real. If they hit 65 billion in the future, because it could be possible, it might not be this run up. If it is, it's gonna, you know what? Do you know so many people are calling that this cycle could be one of the largest bull runs we've ever had in our history? If that happens and this goes to a 65 billion, you are going to be mega super rich just off of £100 investment. Forget 1,000. Because 1,000 times 1,000 is a million. But I want to show you what kind of price it puts it at if it does 1,000x. So 65, and then we can work out the prices, right? And then, fiddle with it and work our way around it. And, so 65 billion was 1,000x. Take the price here times 10, 16 pence, times 100, £1.60, times 1,000 is £16. Now, again, I'm not calling a $1 trillion market cap. I'm not even calling $100 billion market cap. I just said, 65 billion, which is under 100 billion. And if this does that, you'd be looking at a £16 price. I mean, I'd be happy with just £5. And the reason I call £5, because look at the supply. And again, I keep showing you this. every coin that I see that have similar supplies usually tend to hit the same price should they perform just as well. This has got roughly 10 billion in supply. Max supply 10 billion Verasity, yeah? I grabbed up Alien Worlds. Now, I know they do different things. I know Alien Worlds like the gaming kind of thing, but this is just a little insight as to what prices we could see should Verasity hit crazy highs, right? Look, £5 and 2 pence. I'm just saying it could be possible. Look at the supply, max supply, 10 billion. Okay, so don't outrule it. I'm just showing you what I see, right? But going back on this, I said £16 would be a $65 trillion market. Sorry, 65 billion. What am I laughing for? So let's just do this. If it hits £16, how much would you need to become a millionaire? So, you take the million, you divide it by 16. Now, again, providing that you're happy to wait for it to hit this, you'd only need 62,500 coins. Do you have that? I don't know, because if you do, I'm just saying you could be setting yourself up for greatness. 62.5k. I'm going to put that there, and that would make you a millionaire. It sounds... Oh, delete that. Well, it ends. I'm just saying, it could make you rich. I think that's $1 million. Or £1 million. I don't mind whichever one you want to call it. £1 million. Let's take it a step further. I'm going to, break it down, try and be more realistic with you. My next goal, I would say for people to go is, like I said, 100,000 coins. Because if you had 100,000, how much would you need then? Oh, sorry, 100,000. What price would we need to see it at? So, 1 million times 100, divided by 100,000. Is this right? Is this going to show me the price? It would only have to hit a £10 price. So, here I put 16 quid. Let's just do this 1 second. 16 quid. And I'm going to show you these in dollars as well afterwards. I just want to show you, realistic prices that I think it could hit. So £10 price, you need 100k, and that will make you a millionaire should it hit that. Question is, are you patient enough to wait? I'll be patient enough to wait. Me, myself, I. Got to say that because if I don't, people get funny. Look, you said it's going up there, mate, and it's not. It's still sitting down there. I got to stop. Okay. What if you couldn't hit that 100,000? And what if, saying that, because the lower you get, the higher, the more amount you're going to need. I'm going to have to do it like this, because some people may already have this. Some people, because I'm looking back here, like 0003, 0006. If you were back then, and we're not talking long ago, we're talking 2020, 0007, but okay, 0007. I'm just curious to see what you would have been able to get for £1,000 back then, divided by 0.0007. You guys are sitting large. That's 1.4 million. If you guys had 1,000 back then, even if I bring it right forward here, 0005. That was 2021 or January. You'd get more than this, because I said 0007 for this. So if you had 1.4 million, my God, you only need it to. Look, I'm gonna break it down and keep it real. This figure here is gonna set you up for greatness if you've got something like this, and I think many people have that. So keeping it super, you might put it into the minus. Divide it by. Can you even do that? You'd only need it to hit 70 pence if you have roughly 1.4 million. And I'm just putting that out there. I've got to keep it real, because some people may have that, especially if you've been accumulating all this time. And I know you're going to want to know what kind of prices should it go at. Let me come down here. So, 0.0. And I'm going to, show you the prices in dollars. That's probably about $1 if you have 1.4 mil. Look, I don't know what you've got. You might be close to having some of these already. And this can probably give you a guide as to, how much more you should have or you should hold for you to reach your goals. Now, we've got to find some prices in the middle, because I think that, what's a £5 price? Let's just work it out. For it to hit £5, so you've got 100,000, $1 million right there. Do you divide it by 5? You would need 200,000 of these coins. Do you have that? Look, if you can hit 100,000 coins at 1,500-ish, then go for it. But if you feel like you've got more and you can accumulate more, then do that. Because look, 200,000, it's going to cost you, and it's super real, I know it might be hard for the average person, but I don't know, maybe there's a lot of average people here. Maybe there's a lot of average, I can't get my words out, average people here that have, been investing, following my trades and stuff, and you've got this sort of money now. Maybe you want to put it into something decent like Verasity. Verasity and just, accumulate more. 200,000, you'd only need a £5 price. Let that sink in, because that's the ballpark figure right there. Alien Worlds, again, 10 billion, hit £5. This could be an insight as to what many coins with 10 billion in supply, max supply, could go to. A £5 ballpark figure. That could be it. So I'm really paying attention to that. Let's just put that in there so we got another ballpark figure. So £5, you'd need 200,000. 200k Verasity. I can't help it. It's just funny. Make you a millionaire. See, when you look at it like this, it does give you good insight as to how much. Because you might be someone that has like 145,000. And you might be like, oh, you know what? I might just go for that extra 56,000 or whatever it is. Whatever the math is. And I'll just grab that. So I've got a million. So I've got 200,000, sorry. And then you know that when it hits £5, boom, you just make yourself £1 million. Let's take it a step further, because £2.50, just break it down. I'm going to show you all these in dollars as well, I promise you. £2.50. Oh, that's not a pound sign. Let me put a pound. How much would you need then? Well, I'm guessing it's double this. So let's just put this like this. So a million. You got a million. Your goal is a million. Divided by £2.50, 2.5. You would need 400,000 of these tokens, Verasity, Verasity. Do you have that? Because I tell you what, if you are someone that has 400,000 Verasity, could be setting yourself up for greatness. Like I said, 100,000 would be great, because you can see now, like, the more you have, the less of the price it needs to hit for you to reach a goal. But the less you have, obviously, the higher it needs to go. For example, if you had 62k, you got to wait for it to hit £16. It's possible. It is possible. But some people might not want to wait for it to go to billions in market cap, because obviously you got to wait a longer time for it to hit that. These are very realistic prices, guys. I'm not going out of the realm of possibilities. I'm showing you super realistic prices. I might do the one in between that, £1.25 price. Or we know the £1 price is a million. You need a million tokens, right? So let's just do the £1.25. What is it, 800? So let's quickly do this. So we got a nice look of the sheet, so spreadsheet, you can see stuff. My sticky note, whatever it's called. Divided by £1.25. You would need 800,000, right? So now we've got some nice price targets. And you can come back to this video as well if you want. So you can look at the price goals. Because you might be someone that has a million, and you might not want to wait for it to hit £1. You might just want it to hit like £1. Oh, sorry. You might not want to have a million, but you might have something like 750,000 coins, and you might just go, oh, well, I'll just get the extra 50,000, make it 800k, so when it hits £1.25, that's what I'm thinking anyway. Let me just do this now. 1 million. Here we go. Every single price that you see is going to make you a millionaire if you have this amount. These what prices I'll show you here. I'm going to stretch this out as well. Can't bother to keep going forward and backwards. There we go. See it nice and clear now. Which bracket do you sit in? You don't have to comment it down below, but look at this, analyze it, see where you sit, and realistically, what's best for you. Because, I'm looking at these brackets now, and I can see where I fit. And if you're a patron of mine, I'm pretty sure you can see where you fit. And then you can decide what's best for you. Look, again, if you can reach this amount now, I don't know, it's going to cost a lot of money. You're talking 10 grand to get a million of them. But when you think of it like that, turning £10,000 into a million. I'm just saying, when you turn 10,000 into a million, that's life changing for some, if you can afford that. But, and then I look up here, 62,000 coins. How much does that cost you today? I'm going to keep it real. 62,000 coins. Sorry, 62,500, wasn't it? 62,500 cost you just under £1,000. You see, just under £1,000, and that's realistic. That's what people, I usually say people, if you can afford £1,000, that's what you should go for. 62,000. If you can reach the 100,000, please go for that, because I always feel like these all round numbers are significant, and I think that it has the potential to hit £10. Like I said, if £16 is what was it? 65 billion. I'll work it out with you. I'll see if I can try and work this out with you. How do you work this out? So if you wanted to do 16, hold on. The only way to do this is to take the price and divide it by 10 or times it. How do you? Because I want to get a £10 price. Do you then divide it by 0.015? And then that should give you an X multiple It's a 666x gain. There you go. So, because you now know it's a 666x gain, you can take the market cap, which it looks different on CoinGecko compared to this one. One of you guys are lying. Which one's telling the truth? Because I was doing it based on this. I'm going to do it based on this then. Even more real. I don't mind. Because I said 100 billion, right? 100 billion. So times 10, we'll put it at a billion. Times 100, we'll put it at 10 billion. So yeah, times 1,000, 100 billion. So yeah, this isn't far off. And technically, instead of it being £16, it'd be £15.87. So yeah, that kind of helped me. Well, I just wanted to share this with you because I think it's interesting. I'm going to do more videos like this. You know, everybody has that dream of becoming a millionaire with these coins. And this right here gives you a good fine example of how much you'd need. Minus the exclamation mark. Let me put a 1 there. There you go. And yeah, where do you sit? I mean, I think people should go for this because, you know, £10 might not be far off. You can afford it, go for the extra 100,000. 5 might not be far off, £5 price. You know, I'm looking at alien worlds. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Before I go, actually, remember you can stake this as well. So you're getting that 25.5% interest. Free, chilling, doing nothing. Whilst you're sitting there watching your SpongeBob SquarePants on Netflix. I know! Because I see it on there. Mommy, what is it? I'm watching SpongeBob. What kind of sponge is this thing? Well, Mommy, I can't stop. It's just a cartoon, Mommy. Go and get a sponge and rub the walls and wash down the dishes. Okay, Mommy. Okay, I'm going to stop. I can't help it, okay? I do like Verasity, and I think that some people are going to be pleasantly surprised as to what happens. Listen, you thought this was a run-up. I've been in these bull markets and bear markets. You think this is a run-up. This just reminds me of like the Xrp back in 2015, 2016, just before the actual rise. I want to show you what you should be prepared for because it can happen. Take a look at this before I go. I'm going to like this because when I look at Verasity and I look at this, see, looks eerily similar to what happened with Verasity, right? This little run-up and a fall down, just like what happened with Verasity. Trying to find it now. The run up, which it doesn't really show that well on this. It showed it on the other one before. You know, give it time, it could pleasantly surprise us, and we could see an absolute insane spike. Time's gonna tell. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Shout out to you guys. If you want to become a patron, I have 7 tiers. Take your pick. I recommend the tier my buy sell stake alerts. Let's just go through. You can see they all do different things. That's this one here, my exclusive VIP partner tier. This one, you know, if you can come to my house and have some chicken, that's my VIP partner tier, and basically you can get my buy alerts. But if you go for this one, I will cook you some chicken, and then you can have my buy, my sell, my stake alerts. This one, if you want that little bit more, you know, you can come to my house, open my fridge, take what you want as long as you put it back. And you get exclusive super alerts and exclusive access to my VIP partner tier. And this is where you can make those extra gains. Listen, I got to keep it super real. These guys are buying things way before I'm buying. I'm dropping them alerts like when I'm driving or just talking to family in my family's house, sitting there with my tea and biscuits. I haven't even had a chance to go home and buy anything. But because they're in these super alerts, this tier, they're able to buy then and there as we talk about it. So this does help. I believe it does. We've got the 24-hour chat. You can chat to other like-minded people, high-end profile users, crypto profile. Listen, they got good brains on them, trust me. Bringing in some great projects that we're making gains on. So yeah, I'm going to do a shout out to my patrons. Are you ready for this long ass list? Shout out to Toy Notary. It's time 8. Actually, let me put my phone on silent, on play mode, because if I don't, people are going to be calling me. But let me do that again. Shout out to Toy Notary. It's time for AJ, Fancy63, Clarence Dennis, and look, getting it wrong. Clarence Dennington, Christopher Johnson, Jacob Adams, Mr. Anonymous, Stuart Chocolate, Carlos Rocha, Damaris, Samuel Stancox, Rahul the Guard. Listen, I got to do it quick because there's too many. Dante Kennedy, RG, Bizzle, Max, Wisdom? I think Wizard, Manny Sanchez, Tyrone Samuel, Abiola, Rachel Mack, Pamela Williams, Stacks on Racks, Rick, Joffrey Williamson, Omar Thomas, Cass Manel, Evan Davis, CCP269, Good Feels Nice, Dominique, Peter Stoddard, Eric Scoop King, Big Up, Semyon, Fatima Price, Shwanda Owens, Tanner McLaren, Josh Wills, Kevin Ward, Sassovi, Michael Keel, I think I said that right, Christopher Hoss, Chris Steed, Snowy, Andrea Harding, Kelvin, William Fox, Esjar, Claudette Hormiliosa, like Wingardium Leviosa. Float you up in the air, you best believe. Shakir Hussein, Lamar Lee Seeley, Cody Harris, S, Daniel Hopkins, Cyril, always get that one, you know what I mean. Alexander Forey, Gilbert Baggins, Eric Jackson, Paul Forrest, Power, Russell Cohan, Joseph Marcus, Crypto Mac, Crypto, give me the gains. Listen, I'm mixing it all up. Vilex, West A, M. Ali, Mo C, Fiat Justin, Mike V, J Faye, Terry JC, Ollie, Orville Broomfield, NASA, Ignacio! That's a sick spell! Listen, I keep seeing Harry Potter spells in your names. I can't help it. G Crypto 117, Chris Chico, NM That Man, Francis Loco, Zach Adam, Mansawa, Jem the Jaguar, Marcus Gittery, Exelios! Flick that one at your hand, you best believe! I could just imagine Harry Potter. Exelios! Mash up your head. Anyway, Stony Mac! What am I laughing for? John Lowe, Ranjo Singh, Raffle Krupa, Aiden, Ejiki Corey, just spin you up in the air, you know. Luke Ainsworth, I can see it. Mr. Durant, Anthony Berry, TRG Investments, Ryan Williams, Tucan, Santino, Crazy Jam, Timothy J. Brusky, Renee, UKMC No Name, Pablo, Lena 111, I think that's right, Sunny V, Hannah Yabu, Ricardo Vinegar, Shinadu, Oscar Vilgas, Crypto Moon, New to You, Jackson Tepper, look, bang my chest, Francis Hernandez, Akbar, Jermaine Allen, David Dedigi, Chiquita, look, a lot of tongue twists, John Sandoval, Optimus Poompage, Edgar Cortez, Ramil TV, Kirsten, hello, Mr. Drew, SNCCC, Marlene Duddy Albers, Joshua Asher, Black Ape, Bob Rust, spit on my whole mic, you best believe. Losing my breath. Eloy, Mikey, User X 2019, Blackstar, Chiles Creations, Akis Voldorus, mash up your ear. What am I laughing for? Abid Hussein, Moises D. Lopez, Michael, I can't help it. Joseph Samara, I'm going to get a headache after this. Joseph Samara, Neola London, Chris Tap Dance. Oh, tap dance with you, best believe. Iris, Montreal Ammon, Joey J, Raj T, Brian Reedy, Terry, Cornell Goodman, Matthew Walker, Sarpaint Singh, Dennis Boonman, Mark Peak, Elliot Chill, Royal ID, Hassan P, Makuga. I think I said that right. Monica Matteo, Adam. No, I've got to start scrolling up again. Where am I? Monica Matteo, Adam Allen, Ralph Green, Marcus Dunbar, Johnny Matthews, Arted, Moises Gallery, Mrs. Carla V. What's going on? Rizwan, Akins, Ice Cat. Get it out again. Ice Cat Trader, Connie, Williamson Johnson, Anthony Donne, Carrick. You've never heard a list this long, shouting out people's names. Sitting there for like 5-10 minutes. Karen Danik. I appreciate you, though. It's just so long, isn't it? Are you still here? Drop a like. Kimberly Gearman. All for One and One for All. Cylinder to Schumer, Stefan, PC World. Who used to watch that advert? I used to love that advert. Marky27, Dave, Chris Adlam, Crypto. I gotta have fun with it. Crypto Newbie, Thomas Rodriguez, Golden Bags, Noel21, Jude Tam, Thierry. I think that's right. Joe Youssef, Arif Joy, Danny Rich, Elstein, Carnivore 444, Morgan Culver, Job, Kelpashkamar, Alexis Pagan. I think I said that right. Siraf, hold on. Sirafex. Kevin V, Crypto Hustle, big up. Nova, Mohammed Imran, Ankush Jane, Corey, Mario L, Vanessa Small, Elijah Ailendi, I think that's right. Moinu Hussein, Nadine Jordan, Eddie Laforme, D Wheels, Riyad Midikaso, Hashmatala, I keep thinking of Madagascar. Anyway, Hashmatala, Suraj Rashid, I'm getting there. Eamon D Whaler, I'm halfway, I promise you. Max Sixel, Master J, Daniel Brown, Leon Plas, DG Crypto, I promise you, it's so long. Adam Isvan, Theodore Wheaton, LD Vincent Millett, Mauricio Anoop N, Ayman Rizvi, Janetta, Legend Charles Knight, Asa Jones, Duns River, Carrie, Gilbo Blaggins, Jake Ross, Cookie Crumbs, Cookie, I love it. Christian Lee, Philip Staffer, Fund Me Now, I'll sort you out, don't worry. Crypt Dive, Maha Ramadan, I think that's right. Ramadan, yeah. Fiaz Ahead, Jim, Harsha, Bent Henson, I think that's right. Daniel Grigrio, listen, if I get your names wrong, just let me know, drop the comments. Idle Piper in the Patreon. Shark Tees, hold on, I'm getting your name mixed up. Sherry T. Zostek, there you go. Deshanavation, Mustafa, Skylark, hold tight DJ Skylark, come in a place with the DJ Skylark, I scroll up my screen with the DJ Skylark, you best believe. I love it. Because she's a DJ, right? Liz Reed, the A-Team / something else. Jacob Madaris, Dave Catho, Richard Harmer, big up to you. Kyle Dawson, JP Deline, I think Deline. Let me know. Joe Shawns, Joey Shawns, Akeem Banks, listen, there's so many. Michelle Van Den Acker, what's going on, my lovely? Rosemary Hanson, Justin Levin, Via Financial, you can say Via. Raycorn, Mr. Pounditi, Massey, Tonye Adikibi, I think I said that right. Sear Coins, Kasha Smith, Soul Seeker, I'm almost at the top of my screen again. Theodes, Paulo Baptista, Renton Bacco, Inigo Zibieri. Listen, I ain't done this in a while. Stephen Grunfield, I think that's right. RGC Visual, Lee Goodwin, Matthew Wan, Tristan Miles, John Hang, Cypherama, May Revel, I think that's right. Laurie Litra, I'm getting there. Alicia Abigus, what's going on? Nima Wambagu, I think that's right. Des, David Lang, Sayita, what's going on? Danny Ruddick, Kenny Brokaw, I think I'm getting there. Aaron Nguyen, Nick Smith. There's so many. Are you still here watching? I'm scrolling down again. Oh, where am I? Nazar, James Snowden. Let's take my mouth. Pie. It's got 3 eyes. Mr. Bonds, double starred. Mustaq Dean, Michael Knight, S. Terrell. Look, my eyes are watering now. Nate, Robert, John Carty, Josh Davis, Batch 1, VJ Kumar. You promise you've never seen a name called this long list. I can't even get it out. Fuchs, I think that's right. Devastator X, big up to you. Francis B, Christopher Hamilton, you related to what's his face Hamilton, the driver. Mr. Investor, Irina Lorenzo, I think that's right. Mark Raffle Stepnikowski, yep. Jordan Rutty, Gene Gerard, Gaspar Pestotnik. I think I'm Dr. Robotnik. I love it. Randall Jarrows. I'm almost there. Saif. Matthew Kirk. Peter Butler. Saifi Muhith. I think that's right. Martin Wahenko. Big up to you, brother. Hold on. Is it Armin? Amin? I want to say Armin. Let me know. Jack Attack. Mirage Shepherd. Jamar Richard So. Valentin. Work Hard, Play Hard. Sean Angus. Mr. Crypto Noob. Theodos Jansen. Cosmic Momos. Block number 21. Adrian Kazoni. I think that's right. Ken Zepeda. Or Zepeda? Let me know. I think it's Zepeda. Aidan Matthew and Andrea Evans. Thank you so much. My God, this list is getting longer. Just trying to scroll up now. Let me get to the top. Thank you all for becoming a Patreon. Truly appreciate you all. Wow. And I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Cheers.